looking to avoid an intruding cameraman.
What do you mean? Why would Jinn even be something that crosses your mind when you're looking at just a guy sitting here?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that'll make you question everything. But as always, before we dive into these fascinating stories, remember to hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this.
A spirit of Arabic origin, Jinn, is said to take many forms. The origin of what is today known in the Western world as a genie, the Jinn predates Islam, yet is mentioned throughout the Quran. Beliefs as to the exact forms jinns can take differ drastically. Jinns are often thought to be spirits. As the origin of their name can be conflated with a general term for demons, they often carry the same connotation. However, a commonly accepted belief regarding jinns is that they're neither good nor evil, and thus must be judged in the afterlife the same as humans. In fact, these theories also describe jinns as human-like creatures, faced with making the same choices as humans, and proliferating in the same way.
What choices?
On the other hand, many
humans just make boring choices.
Shapeless and menacing shadows. These evil spirits can be summoned in order to perform the dark bidding of evildoers. A combination of this theory posits that jinns act as shapeshifters, taking the forms of storms, shadows, humans, and animals whenever the need arises. In folklore, jinns are often blamed for common mental illnesses, and act to take advantage of the darkness in one's heart, leading them astray.
There's a tier 1, Kovic.
Uploaded to YouTube by user NSNiz6, this video depicts a man searching through an abandoned building in Saudi Arabia. Walking through the abandoned site, it becomes clear very quickly that something's off within the building.
Oh, holy shit!
The old Secretariat building seems just like the place one would expect to see a series of Jinn sightings.
Why?
Frequently scared by odd occurrences happening around him, it seems there's a malevolent spirit in the building following the man around.
Oh, you just got pranked by the Jinn.
Odd banging sounds are heard until the very end of the video, when a spirit or possible Jinn appears to guide the man to a specific room.
What? How did he guide him?
A door for him.
Oh.
Saying what sounds like a prayer to drive away the Jinn, the man enters the room only to be frightened by a banging box nearby.
Isn't that a cat? Or is that a raccoon?
Finally making his way outside, the camera points to an open window near the top of the building. The shutters of the window appear to open and close back and forth, either by themselves or with the help of the Jinn tormenting the man behind the camera.
That was intense.
In a similar video uploaded to YouTube by user Abdullah Al-Ambari, the explorer makes his way through an abandoned building only to catch sight of a possible Jinn. Making his way through the creepily abandoned building, things begin to go awry very quickly. Turning a corner when walking through to another room, the outline of a dark face peeking out from the doorway.
Who was that? You son of a bitch.
The man continues to make his way through the building, unprepared for the inevitable Jinn sightings coming his way. Stopping to admire an open window, the man reflects on the beauty of the moon.
It is pretty beautiful.
It's just then, however, that he notices something inexplicably odd. The moon has suddenly disappeared.
The Jinn ate it? No!
Quickly, the man states he feels an ominous presence in the building, almost as though he's entered another realm entirely, possibly the realm of the Jinn itself.
The shadow realm.
It seems as though the Jinn has chosen to make itself known, as a trapdoor opens in the floor nearby.
A trapdoor? That's not a trapdoor.
On alert now, the man continues making his way through the abandoned building. Walking down a hall, the man spots a chair that moves on its own.
Wow, that was intense.
With no one visible nearby, this almost certainly seems like the work of some sort of invisible spirit haunting the building.
Yeah, it has to be.
Attempting to drive away the Jinn, the man begins a religious chant in praise of Allah.
He's the prime.
The man even goes so far as to cite the burning of jinns in the Quran. However, this may have proved to be a fatal mistake for the man. Just as he's finished chanting, praising Allah and chastising the jinns, a piece of slate seems to fall from the balcony above.
Bismillah! Bismillah!
No! It falls suddenly and violently down the stairs. It seems clear the Jinn present in the building didn't appreciate the man's religious words, and sought to put a potentially violent end to the man's meddling.
These are prime broken dishes.
While the entire video could be a hoax, it would take a fair amount of rehearsal to pull it all off.
What?
As
How?
the entire clip is captured in one take. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are there accomplices hiding out, making the building seem haunted? Or is there a genuine Jinn dwelling in this abandoned building?
No, it's probably an abandoned Jinn. That's probably what it is.
While the Jinns encountered in the last few videos seem content to be left alone in their abandoned buildings, the Jinns in this video, uploaded to YouTube by user Abu Nadir, are entirely different. It seems these Jinns have instead chosen to possess a body, and they've all chosen the same one. The musician featured in this video claims he's been possessed by multiple Jinns, each fighting for control of the man's singular body.
Get him some holy water.
Twitching violently and making guttural sounds, the man moves demonically.
How do you move demonically? You're just moving.
Stating his identity as the coveted one, the first Jinn makes it clear he's the one in charge and can't leave the man's body.
He's a tier 1 Ethan. Tier 1 Justin.
Why can't you leave?
I've been sent to him.
After speaking with him for a time, another Jinn comes to the surface, apparently disturbed by the holy man's chanting off camera.
Oh no, the music! No!
It seems the exorcism that
you're gonna kill him
is at least partially successful, as he attempts to drive away each Jinn one by one. There's actually a series of exorcism videos available on Abu Nadir's channel.
Oh, that does sound scary, Samuel.
And well worth a watch. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below.
Big black.
Is he getting hard? No, I don't think so. He's not. The Jinn might be.
All remained in hiding in one form or another, preferring to either stay hidden away or in possession of another's body. However, this video uploaded to YouTube by user Abdullah Wall may be one of the few actual Jinn sightings captured on camera. This scary home video of a small child just happens to capture the outline of a figure flying by in the background. Nearly alien in shape, the creature flies by before one is able to take a good look.
I see it! Wait, that is 100% just a dildo. Did the Jinn steal from the child's mother or something? That is absolutely just like a dildo.
However, as the Jinn is non-corporeal in shape, it seems quite possible that this could be a legitimate Jinn sighting.
No, it's 100% a wiener.
In fact, a few commenters seem to back up this sighting with their own experiences with Jinns, claiming the form looks very similar to ones they've encountered before.
I mean, I guess it... no. I guess it's too wide to be like a standard dildo. I mean, I guess it still could be, but I'm doubtful now. I didn't notice this up here. Yeah, probably just a Jinn.
Unfortunately, the footage was captured on a potato cam, so it's hard to make any real assessment of the figure.
Thanks, Reset, Big Goody.
Is indeed unusual. Captured on a potato cam, so it's hard to make any real assessment of the figure.
Thanks, Reset, Big Goody.
Is indeed unusual, and for now,
Sam
will have to remain a mystery.
Totito.
Uploaded to YouTube by user Cecil123, this newscast depicts Quranic healer Sheikh Fawzi Al-Mahdi describing religious healing on air. As the holy man is chatting to the hosts, a man off camera begins to spasm and act as though he's been possessed by a jinn.
Oh, he really ate it hard there. He's committed. Holy fuck, maybe it is a jinn.
People gather round the man as he begins to writhe about, moaning and yelling.
Yeah, he's definitely moaning now. He fucking concussed himself.
However, the healer is not taken in by the stunt pulled by the news network. Keeping calm and proving his legitimacy, he states over and over that the man is an actor, not possessed and merely faking his possession.
Convincingly, though.
Unsettled, the news anchor asks the healer how he can tell, but it's clear that he's a man of integrity who has likely seen many legitimate jinn sightings in his life.
Yes, legitimate jinns.
Describes what he believes to be jinn behavior, and that the man is overacting and not showing signs of a real jinn possession. This attention to detail is quite striking, and suggests that this holy man does indeed encounter genuine jinn possessions regularly.
That's pretty cool.
Uploaded to the YouTube channel, see jinns.
Jinn or homeless man?
Seeking out jinn sightings.
No, homeless men don't exist. It's probably a jinn.
Station, it's well worth looking past the surface in order to find.
I'm here for real stuff, not homeless men. Whatever that is.
Dark and eerie building. Several minutes into the video, the cameraman hears a strange noise. He spins around to see a man squatting by a door. The camera holder is clearly startled but decides to chase the man. He rounds the corner but finds no trace of the squatting man.
He's gone.
At this stage, it's hard to tell whether this is a blatant hoax, a real jinn taking the form of a human, or possibly even a homeless man looking to avoid an intruding cameraman.
What do you mean? Why would jinn even be something that crosses your mind when you're looking at just a guy sitting here? This could be a jinn because the building they're in is dilapidated. Jesus fucking Christ.
Or possibly even a homeless man looking to avoid the intruding cameraman. Continuing on, a rock is thrown from an unknown direction and nearly hits the cameraman. He spins around to catch a glimpse of a face visible in the window opposite.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Convinced he's being followed by either a jinn or a man,
as you said, Mason. Hey, is that the real Maury? Hey, Maury.
Throughout the building. At one point, this figure appears in a doorway opposite to him.
It's just a man!
To find out who
lives here.
Is following him, the man continues on.
Or he's just a friend of the filmer for a viral video.
Is elsewhere, a shape is visible knocking on the window near the door in question. It quickly hides, almost as though pulling a prank. Clearly scared by the man's presence, the cameraman prays and continues on.
I did tier 1 friend him.
However,
what is that, Crust?
Walking to an outdoor portion of the building, it becomes extremely obvious that the man in the window is just that, a man. However, jinns have been known to take possession of men, which begs the question, was this YouTuber the victim of a prank, or was this a sinister jinn playing a prank of its own? Near the end of the video, those who believe it might be a jinn will be pleased to see a window that appears to open violently on its own. This time with no tricky man anywhere to be found.
He's the prime Veloa.
At the end of this strange video, you're left pondering possible explanations. The most likely is that the entire video is a hoax, and that the mysterious man is just a friend. The other, slightly more dangerous outcome could be that the man spotted in the video is homeless and squatting in the abandoned building. This would explain why he seems so intent on scaring the YouTuber away.
Ace of Prime Tory.
The most sinister option is that the man spotted is a manifestation of a jinn, and that the house is indeed haunted.
That's probably what it is.
This video, uploaded to the YouTube channel XXII Snip3DIIXX, begins in a similar way as the fake talk show Jinn previously shown.
As a tier 1 Scotty, my boy.
The man appears to be fielding calls from the public. A woman calls in, detailing an odd occurrence in her life. However, just as she's speaking to the sheik, her speech becomes strained and she claims she's no longer able to speak.
Also, when people... I'm sorry, I can't speak no more.
The sheik,
ma'am, please,
this woman
get a hold of yourself.
Begins to recite a prayer
you harpy?
In order to heal her.
Next caller.
Bismillah. Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Allahumma la sahla.
She apologizes and continues telling her story, almost as though nothing has happened.
I'm sorry about that. But when I'm doing Salatul Istikhara...
However, her story appears to be the background of her potential possession. Recounting her Jinn possession, she thinks of her Jinns as her penance for avoiding a court date.
Thanks, the Prime Spotter.
She believes the Jinns are saving her from acting out and going to court in order to testify against a friend. She thinks she must suffer the Jinns for the wrong she has done. Laughing maniacally, the woman prompts the sheik to continue his healing efforts. The woman continues to cry out in pain as the Jinns fight against the sheik's noble healing efforts. At around the 4:10 mark, the healer attempts to clarify that a magician sent the spirit into the woman to block her from going to court.
I don't know about that one, Crust.
Somebody send this Jinn to block you to speak or to go to court.
And it's at this point that one of the more chilling moments of the video occurs. The woman laughs and repeats the word block.
Yes, we blocked.
While it's hard to ascertain whether this talk show is legitimate or not, the sheik's responses do appear to be genuine. This, coupled with the eerie and sinister laughs of the caller, one can't help but feel they've witnessed something paranormal.
I don't think many people feel that.
Before we get to that #1 spot and take a look at a possible Jinn sighting in a town in Syria, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle the bell icon. That way you'll be notified about all our latest
tier 1 Tory cat.
mysterious content. Uploaded to YouTube by user TopShotA003AH, this is one of the only sightings to have allegedly captured the Jinn in its shadow form. While the man is heard making the call to prayer in a town in Syria, a shadowy figure can be seen walking in the background. Around the 8-second mark, you can see the shadowy figure glide from left to right.
Or Dementor, maybe. I can't tell yet. Hold on. Nah, it's a Jinn.
It begins as a vague, transparent form, then takes on a more solid black shape, then once again turns transparent before disappearing altogether.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Tory Cat. Well, thank you for the generosity.
Some viewers believe that this is indeed a spirit reacting to the prayer being sung aloud. Strangely, the men don't seem to notice the figure's presence. What do you
Our guy's got a great voice.
A glitch in the camera or a genuine Jinn sighting? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments section below.
Well, thanks so much for watching. If you want more scary content, check out these 2 links right there.
That was pretty terrifying. Well, you know, what else we got here? Let me take a peek. What's new? What's going on here? Scary videos that will make you scream in fear. I don't know. This might be a little too scary. Oh, I don't know. Alright, we'll try. Or there's some super scary shiz. Let's see if I scream. Jump scare? Invisible man? Goblin? Jesus Christ.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary clips that are starting to freak the internet out.
Hey, thank you for the 5 gift subs again, Tory Cat.
Subscribe button and get ready for
more creepy content. And thanks to the resub Ford.
Just like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Krusty. Okay.
Thunderstorms can be scary enough all on their own, what with the roaring thunder, sudden lightning, and torrential rain. But what if something paranormal was added to the mix? That seems as though it could be the case for a video uploaded to YouTube by ChrisBrandy602. What was supposed to be a simple check of a home security camera quickly turned very strange for this YouTuber. The first minute of the video shows us the exterior of their home.
The 10 gift subs Ford in the gift sub chart. Thank you, Ford.
The description suggests that the YouTuber was checking the camera for lightning as their power had just gone out for a few seconds. Everything seems normal at first until something rather unnerving can be seen. Take a look at what the camera caught.
Oh my god!
See a very quick glimpse of a ghost.
It's clearly the ghost of a soldier killed in World War II. Fuck. They're back.
At first, it can be hard to see. However, when you slow the footage down, you're able to get a better view.
Fuck.
We can see that the figure is slim. Whatever it is, it's only visible for a second before it seems to vanish into thin air. While the YouTuber believes that they may have caught an alien in this footage, its sudden disappearance has other viewers suggesting it could be a ghost.
Is there anyone with any fucking, like, brain who does this shit?
By the camera. However, one does wonder why anyone would be walking around in such a terrible storm.
Why would an alien be hanging out behind a car? Like, what, is he dealing drugs?
Lanky alien visitor, a spirit, or someone who just got caught in the rain? Let us know what you think down below.
Thank you for the 5 gift subs Tempest and the 5 gift subs MD Saeed. Thank you for the generosity. And thank you for the tier 1 Krusty.
The last thing any of us want to see while out on the ocean is something large and terrifying emerging from the water. Unfortunately, that doesn't just happen in sea monster movies. If this clip posted to
this one might actually be real.
Forget is anything to go by. In the video, we
the
see
ocean's
a man
fucking
in a small
scary.
boat on the ocean. Then, as the camera turns back to face the man, we see a horrifying sight. Take a look. As you can see, an enormous object appears to rise out of the ocean, creating
tier 1
a huge
Barracuda
wave in
and
the
the
process.
Prime Jacks.
As usual, there were plenty of theories as to what this could be, with everything from a sea monster to an artificial wave being suggested.
An artificial wave?
Claim that this was actually the result of an iceberg flipping over in the water, as seen in similar clips.
Yeah, it's probably an
It would
iceberg.
explain the whitish color that we can see the object has. Still, there's no denying that seeing this in person must have been a terrifying experience. Hopefully all who witnessed it were able to make it out of there safely.
Well, we have the video here, so I think we can say with a high level of certainty they probably got out, otherwise this wouldn't exist. They're probably fine.
Exploring supposedly haunted locations.
Unless the iceberg uploaded the video, I guess.
YouTuber Dark Ghost Paranormal apparently has plenty of it. On this occasion, the ghost hunter decides to explore an old house that is said to be a hotbed for paranormal activity.
Exit tier 1 Guru
In the first video,
and the resub
YouTuber
Psycho
wanders
Scrat.
around the property while using his equipment to listen for EVPs.
Next to the bits Cubana.
He hears strange noises from time to time, but isn't able to catch anything on camera.
Jesus Christ! Ah! It's a Jinn! Or maybe even a gnome! Who's here?
That is until about 15 minutes into the clip. As the YouTuber begins to speak, we hear a strange squeaky sound in the background.
Так, мне нужно сейчас будет ИГФ.
The YouTuber quickly turns the camera to face
Who's playing the harmonica?
an accordion sitting on a table in the near distance.
Oh, it's an accordion?
What happens?
It's even more serious than we thought. It's a haunted accordion! It's breathing!
The accordion appears to start playing all on its own.
Thanks to resub Gary and Janak.
A few minutes later, as he attempts a seance to speak with any resident spirits, something eerie is caught on film.
Alright, I'll check it out, Krusty.
As you can see, there's a disembodied shadow that passes by on the wall.
Oh, fuck.
In a later video, the YouTuber decides to return to the old house in hopes of catching even more activity.
Hey, the accordion's still there.
He explores various rooms.
Makes it a bit spooker.
Then, 9 minutes into the video, something haunting happens. Take a look.
The house comes a lot. The fuck was that? They shoot a Nerf dart? What was that?
As you can see, to the right of frame, just under the mirror, some kind of object is suddenly ejected into the air and disappears from view.
Okay.
Soon after, both the mirror and sleeping bag on the couch begin to move all on their own, as if manipulated by some sort of unseen force.
A little kickflip there with a sleeping bag.
This YouTuber is one of the more popular ghost hunters on the platform, often praised for his bravery during moments that would petrify most people.
Gnome Jedi.
The house, even after everything he witnessed in the first video, definitely says a lot about his character. So what was causing all of the commotion?
Thanks to Prime J-Man, Resub Carnival.
A demon, perhaps? Viewers continue to remain divided on the...
I never understand why people think that it's ghosts or demons. Not even like from a rational standpoint, but like how fucking weak do you think a ghost or a demon would be if it actually existed? Think about it. A fucking demon from hell, a place of eternal damnation and misery, comes to Earth and the only thing that can muster is fucking shooting an eraser out of a doily and making a sleeping bag fall? No fucking way. If demons actually could somehow enter our world, they would be so strong. They wouldn't be able to just play an accordion, you know? Like, there's no fucking... They'd be the biggest pussy demon of all time. Like, the amount of energy and effort it would have taken to leave hell in the first place, and then he gets to Earth and he's just a fucking accordion-playing loser? No chance.
While there's no clear answer, one thing's definite. This is not a house for the faint of heart. Hopefully the YouTuber decides that 2 visits was more than enough, as another one may not please the presence that seems to occupy this space.
Oh, now he's getting powerful and confident. I actually have no idea, Wicked Bloodshed. Hive Mind sent it to me.
Spooky Boy, we see something strange floating through the air.
It's Chris Angel, he's doing a trick, I've seen this.
We see a shot of the night sky. Lights from the buildings in the background illuminate the area. However, it's the dark object floating in the air that has many viewers confused. At first, it's hard to make out in any great detail, but a close-up soon reveals that the mysterious object seems to have a human form.
There's Bram Corey in the resub phase cast.
It continues to glide slowly from right to left before the clip eventually finishes. While some viewers were quick to joke that the figure resembled Superman, Mary Poppins, or even Harry Potter, others took the sighting a little more seriously.
What? It doesn't look like any of them.
Could it be a human with a jetpack, similar to the one we reported on last week?
What?
Or even some kind of alien being? It seems that this is one mystery that won't be solved anytime soon.
Thanks for resub Voltage, Misme, and the Prime Modest. Hey Rex. Sad ghost honk.
There's a lot of creatures that roam around Australia, from deadly spiders and snakes. Roam around Australia, from deadly spiders and snakes to some that sound scary but really aren't, like the Tasmanian devil. This YouTube video, uploaded by Warmonger, shows us something that was supposedly spotted
a pretty hardcore name
of Rocky Gully in Western Australia. Take a look at what was captured.
We have those all over the place in Florida.
Seconds in, we can see a bizarre
called
creature
meth.
Running on all fours.
Get used to it.
It moves swiftly, disappearing into the darkness. While several viewers believed that this was simply a human, one actually claimed that his friends had seen a similar creature in Adelaide on 2 separate occasions. If this is true, then perhaps there really is an undiscovered cryptid roaming the vast outback of Australia.
No, it's discovered.
Give the video another look,
and
tell me what you think
they're great in number, I'll tell you what.
Below.
Yeah, we watched Light's Tourney. We watched both Light and Cola win tonight. It was big.
By user Paranormal Vids.
Thanks, there said thick saucy boy.
Clip of a kid playing the piano. Take a look at what was captured though.
Ah, there's a small cockroach on the floor, I think. What the fuck was that?
As you can see, something appears to move in the background. A closer inspection reveals that it appears to be a toy train slowly rolling forward.
As
there doesn't seem to be anything pushing or pulling the train forward, it's easy to turn to the supernatural for answers.
It always is easy.
The work of a ghostly child who simply wanted a play date with the girl? Or is there something more sinister at work here? Hopefully the abnormalities cease and the girl can get back to practicing the piano in peace.
Very true, Danglo.
While old, dilapidated houses and eerie mist-filled graveyards seem like the perfect place to spot a ghost, sometimes it can be the most mundane settings that provide the backdrop for potentially paranormal videos. In these next 2 videos shared to TikTok by Paranormal Vids, it seems that even a simple trip to the grocery store
is this the Piggly Wiggly?
To reconsider. In the video, we see what's most likely security camera footage of the interior of the supermarket. Take a look at what the camera's captured.
I missed it.
As you can see, there's a strange blurry shape that appears in the center of frame.
What? Which pixel? Man, I don't see shit. I'm missing it.
Based on this footage alone, it would be easy to dismiss the shape as dust or even an insect on the lens. However, what happens in the next video will likely change your mind. Take a look.
I'm convinced. It's a reckless shopper ghost. Spirit Jinn.
Once again, the shape appears, though this time, just after it vanishes, several objects tumble from the grocery shelf.
Is the resub Aliens, Heavy Assault, and the Prime Potato.
This footage is certainly a head scratcher.
No, I don't know what that is, Toten.
Items don't usually tumble to the floor for no good reason. One wonders then if the shape was actually a poltergeist, possibly attempting to let its presence be known to those around it.
Why? Why
Whatever
would it
the
want
case
that?
may be, one thing seems certain. It might be wise to keep your eye out for the paranormal, even while you're doing your weekly shop.
Great, another thing to be concerned about when I'm trying to get some fucking wheat thins. I have to worry about a goddamn poltergeist slapping the box out of my hand. Thanks.
Before we take a look at some truly chilling footage
Nothing
captured by some
sacred.
scuba divers, remember to caress that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Please, I'm still down here. Click that thumbs up.
Thanks, Reset Bass Plays.
That way I know you can hear my secret embedded message.
That'd be great. That would be so cool, Blaze.
Sometimes it's not potentially paranormal sightings that cause the most fear in humans. There are still many places and situations that people would prefer to avoid in the natural world. The perfect example is the murky depths of the ocean.
Yeah, ocean's actually scary.
Posted to TikTok by Velvet Horror, we see a scuba diver casually swimming around, when suddenly something absolutely chilling happens. Take a look.
Is it a shark ghost?
If we watch that again, we can see out of the haze emerges an enormous shark.
Yeah, kind of an asshole. Body checked him for no reason.
In the back of the head, seeming to take a tentative bite as he does so.
No, he didn't take a bite.
Ducks down in shock, just turning their head in time to see the large beast swimming away. It seems that everyone who's commented on the video so far agrees that this footage is downright horrifying. Judging by the size of the shark, the diver was extremely lucky that it didn't decide to take a larger bite.
Well, sharks don't usually just attack for no reason.
Head inside its mouth.
Makes the resub Pepe fuse. Alright, let me see that yoga thing that you're talking about. It was... what was it? EE, I think it was.